Wee woo, listen to the disclaimer, bitch. And also, hello everybody, I'm here to say, if you are a kid, stay the fuck away. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Violet Memoir. I'm your host, Will, and as always, we have...
La 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 la. I have a glass of water.
That's great. I'm proud of you. Anyway.
Yay.
It is roommate time. Hopefully, it's not that bad.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates, except no. Memories
they were roommates.
Memories of a potentially homophobic individual are put on hold when I finally catch sight of him.
Yes. Worries of homophobia.
Yes. Such homophobic. Yes.
He looks like the meanest party twink you will ever meet.
You're not wrong. Except for the mean part, I think. Well,
Oh my god, is that an ear piercing?
Yes.
Is that an ear piercing? Oh my god, it looks so cool. I want
ear cuff. I think that's what it's called. Ear chain, whatever. First thing I noticed that he's tall, almost as tall as Oscar, but without any of the muscle. And he's a pine marten. Second thing I noticed is what confuses me about Lucas's reaction. In his right ear is a very gaudy ear cuff. I was right! And chain. Silver and standing out very prominently as it reflects the light from the ceiling. Gives him a very flamboyant look. The rest of his outfit is a loose purple shirt that doesn't even reach all the way down, allowing me to catch a little peek of his chocolate brown fur above a simple pair of black yoga pants. I'm going to pretend I don't see his white underwear peeking nonchalantly above his waistband.
Is that a jockstrap? Never mind.
Is not.
Why are we looking at it?
Why are you calling attention to it?
I call attention to a lot of things. You have to be more specific.
Anyway, can I be the gay?
I mean, the floor's yours. The call's calling from inside the house, Diva.
I know, okay.
The pork is in the kitchen.
God, today was such a mess. The guys are being such drama queens tonight. Trust me when I say I could not have gotten out of there faster. He hasn't noticed either of us yet as he hangs an expensive-looking handbag on the back of the door. Look that I didn't even notice was missing from my room. Expecting him to properly enter the room and notice us, I'm once again left bewildered as he continues to adjust his hair in the mirror that's equally missing on my own door. I've always been very good at using my gaydar, but sometimes you don't even need to use one. So that just leaves me even more puzzled that Lucas's rush to distance himself from me. Was he embarrassed? That's probably it. Blush still hasn't left his ears after all, and is still beginning to peek through his cheek fur. Lulu, you asleep? Finally catching on that there's something unusual going on, Martin peeks his head towards us and his eyes immediately go wide. Completely forgetting about fixing his hair, the tall part Martin immediately rushes over to us, looking absolutely elated at my presence. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you there. You must be Wallace. Lucas has told me so much about you.
That kid. Oh my god, hold on. It just gave me such a... May, my little gingerbread cookie, how are you, hon?
Yeah!
I'll send you a... May, my little gingerbread cookie, how are you, hon? Girl. Like, one of the gayest characters ever in
big boy, right?
Pokemon.
That's Riley! May, my little gingerbread cookie.
And he was a mean diva, too.
That is real?
Yeah.
That clip is real?
Yeah. From what I remember, yes.
May, my little gingerbread cookie, how are you, hon? What in the cuntiest cunt is this? I need to watch this again.
You cannot tell me the voice
friends
does
with that
not.
big boy, right?
You cannot tell me that voice does not fit this diva on the screen right
Oh,
now.
yes, it does.
Harley? May, my little gingerbread cookie, how are you, hon?
What?
Hey, my little gingerbread cookie, how are you, hon?
It is literally, it is literally just R. Man, my little gingerbread cookie, all right, hon? Oh my god, the fucking pose he does before he starts running. Oh my fucking.
Out of my way. I'm good friends with that big boy, right? That's Harley? May, my little gingerbread.
What the fuck? Anyway.
See, I could never.
He has? We've only known each other for 3 days. Oh, yes, but Lucas couldn't stop talking about you. We've been roommates for over 2 years, and he's never really made a friend, so you can imagine he's pretty eager. Lucas looks to be growing progressively more embarrassed. That's my normal voice. Lucas looks to be growing progressively more embarrassed, slowly sinking himself into the bed as if a family member is telling everyone about the time he did something stupid in elementary school. Well, I like to think he's made a few friends. So I've heard! He's mentioned Lily and the other boys a few times, nowhere near as much as you, though. Leans in closer and whispers the next part into my ear, as if Lucas's large fox ears wouldn't be able to pick it up anyway. He's especially enamored with how you helped him on Monday. It's very cute. A light whimper can be heard from Lucas's direction, but he makes no attempt to silence his roommate. I'm not sure if this is just the usual for them and he's given up or if he's letting him tell me. The Martin decides to give in to Lucas's plight and back off, shifting himself into a straighter posture before reaching out a paw towards me. My eyes catch the meticulously groomed nails and fur that'll even put Lucas's to shame. My name is R. I already know your name, so no need to introduce yourself. R? Yeah, R. It's French. Everyone pronounces it Ari, so no need to be ashamed to call me that. I don't mind. The Pine Mountain's voice doesn't have any kind of French accent that I know of. The only immediately noticeable thing about his voice is a surprising amount of twang. Sheer flamboyance coming off of him is surprising. I didn't know there were people this open. It's really refreshing. I've never come across any gay guys before college, or at least any that were open. Alright, it is. Great! So, did I interrupt your date? I can go out if you need. Roku's having a welcoming party and the cute freshmen are always a little too eager. Whatever R just said caused Lucas to instantly shoot right back up to his feet, panic oozing out of his pink brick eyes and erect ears.
It's not a date!
Fox's voice is once again disproportionately loud for how small of a space we're in, causing myself to jump at the start. R, on the other hand, is unfazed by this sudden burst of sound. Still dazzled, I realize I should probably intercept Lucas from blowing out my eardrums. I had a pretty rough day, so Lucas offered to help me hang out with him till I felt better. We just got back from the library. Oh, that's so sweet. You're such a sweetheart. Isn't he adorable? Yeah, he's really great. I didn't think Lucas could get more red, but he's proving me incorrect. His flushed skin is easily visible through his dark fur. Stella, on the other hand, is thrashing about wildly, not aggressively like when he's angry, but closer to a wag. So baffling that someone so loud can be so demure, but R is right. Lucas can be pretty adorable, even if I don't always understand why he does some of the things he does. You're pretty cute too. Very kind. The kind of club would love you.
What are we talking about?
Hmm?
What club are we talking about?
Theater club.
Huh?
The club,
theater
the club that
club.
all is part of, which is theater club because I know the story already.
We don't have clubs. We have associations.
We don't have clubs nor
Uh,
associations.
Yeah, the associations can be kind of almost whatever as long as there is a clear theme, like art, theater, LGBTQ plus community, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guys at the club, like any guy who isn't outright ugly.
Looks like It looks like Lucas is finally joining in the conversation, but his entire demeanor still has that twinge of awkward embarrassment to it. His tone is sharp, but not unfriendly. It's almost reassuring to hear him back to his usual tone, as strange as that tone can be. True, but that's because most guys have something going for them.
More like they're
More like there.
desperate.
Oh dear God!
Oh my god.
Can you repeat the line, please? Discord had an aneurysm.
Yes. More like they're desperate.
Oh, they're not the ones who are desperate here. Knowing smile crosses Zora's face,
Work.
and I can't help but wonder about the implication of that. Lucas doesn't look offended by it at all, but his eyes do shift away when it catches my eyes. But I know feels comfortable. This kind of teasing must be pretty common between them. Feels brotherly in a way I wasn't expecting. So, what's this club? Oh, just my theater club. They come around sometimes. Well, the boys do at least. He gives me an innocent smile, which is likely hiding less than innocent implications around it. Looking up at him this close causes me to notice something I didn't before. On the ear locking the chain sits two earring studs. That's how to giggle, and I'm pretty sure it's because he caught me staring. The way his eyes keep contact with mine sends a shiver through my spine. He reminds me of Oscar with a lot more subtlety. Or maybe he's more like a flamboyant lay. Regardless, it would be disingenuous to say he isn't attractive. I know, it's such a stereotype, but what can I say? I love the attention. For the record, only half the guys there are gay. Not all gay guys.
Isn't Travis and Connor bi?
I didn't say they were all straight, sweetie.
You slept with Caleb on Monday. Wait.
He's straight. He closed his eyes during it. Plus, we didn't fuck. It was just a BJ.
Huh? Who's even left?
Hunter's straight and has his table color friend. She's a lead, by the way, Walter. It's Wallace. Yeah, but you look more like a Walter, so can I call you that?
Walter from After Class?
Sure. Great. Knew
Walter
I'd
from
like you.
After Class?
Walter from... No! Kaboom. Jesus Christ. Great. Knew I'd like him. If things with Lulu here don't work out, just broke up with Noel, so I'll be free.
He'll sleep around on... He'll sleep... Fuck. He'll sleep around on you, and we're not dating. We just met, and I don't want a boyfriend.
Excuse you? I sleep around with permission. I'm not gonna cheat. Paul doesn't acknowledge the latter half of Lucas's objection, but he does flash me a smile, making it pretty... Normal voice, oops. Doesn't acknowledge the latter half of Lucas's objection, but he does flash me a smile, making it pretty clear he's just teasing Lucas. At least I think that's what he's going for.
Didn't you break up with Noel for cheating?
Yes, but he took a guy on a date. Very different.
Is it?
Banter between the tone feels familiar. It's rather soothing. Lucas even seems to have fully calmed down. Our teasing comment didn't even cause him to get flustered anymore. Can you take a shower, by the way? You're beginning to get through the neutralizer.
I am? Excuse me.
Without any kind of extravagant reactions or any offense, Lucas gets up and quickly trots off to the closed door on the other side of the room, only looking back for a moment to give me a soft smile and a wave for closing the door behind him. He's certainly unique, isn't he? He's such a good kid. I can't believe we're the same age sometimes. Definitely an odd duck, but he's really sweet if you get to know him. He was definitely intimidating at first. I can't imagine. If he's anything like he was when I first met him, that is. Can I have my seat back, by the way? Lulu won't mind if you sit on his bed. Oh, sure. Shuffling past awe, the scent of his cologne easily overwhelms any natural musky might have. Normal voice again, fuck. Shuffling past awe, the scent of his cologne easily overwhelms any natural musk he might have. Must be a really expensive brand for that. Nothing I've ever gotten has come remotely close. It's KR Highlander. Huh? My cologne? Most other muscleeds get that look on their face when they notice it too. Oh, I just didn't know they could cover up everything. Yeah, well, when you're willing to shell out 200 for a bottle, it better be good. When you stink like you and I do, we gotta find ways around it, you know? You don't stink, by the way. Not yet, at least. As he sits, his tail flicks around the chair instead of threading through the hole in the back as he lifts one leg over the other. He sits even more daintily than my mother. I'm once again struck by the dissonance of just how flamboyant all is and the almost fearful way Lucas yanked away from me when he arrived. I'm glad you're a good guy. I was worried you might be homophobic or something. That seems to catch his attention. His brow raises for a second, and wonder if I said something that might offend him, but the corner of his mouth curled up slightly. I certainly hope not. I did specifically ask Lulu as a roommate. Oh? Did you know him before coming here? Oh gosh, no. My roommate when I first moved in was kind of a psycho. Like, death with gays kind of psycho. When he found out, because I ain't exactly subtle, you know, he threw this massive fit and demanded to be transferred to another room. I'm just lucky he didn't try to stab me. So, how did you ask about Lucas then? Oh, I just met him in the lobby one day. Just moving in, I could instantly tell. I may stand out, but I can find my fellow queen too. I wish I had that.
Yo.
Probably make my life a lot easier. You probably do, to some extent. I mean, you did try to hang out with him today. That might be your subconscious telling you he swings your way. Aren't you supposed to be a theater major? Honey, this is about being a fag, not about how your brain works. We're all a little different here. I love this line.
Honey, this is about being a fag, not about how your brain works. We're all a little desperate here.
Yeah. I don't know if that's right. I think every guy in my group is into guys. At least I think so. Not sure about Lay, though. He is. You think? Oh, you're misunderstanding me. We went to high school together, and if it's the same Ashley I'm thinking of, and from the way Lucas described him, it sounds about right. He was 2 years older than me, but he wasn't exactly subtle. We fooled around once or twice, but nothing serious. Wait, you fooled around in high school? With him, or in general? I get the feeling you're talking about in general. Yeah, I mean, how did you manage to even meet another gay guy? Didn't even find anyone like me. Well, when you're as open as me, people tend to come find you. Gay, bi, curious, even straight guys just want a mouth. It's a lot more common than you think. Really? Oh, you do remind me of Lulu in a lot of ways. You have that cute innocence about you. I'll take you two out sometime. Kitty boy's real messed up.
Oh dear.
Safely, of course. Scooting right past that implication, my mind is instantly brought back to Lucas. The sound of rushing water in the distance reminds me of why I'm here in the first place. Is he doing okay? Never sure if Lucas is doing alright. He's constantly on edge and he gets so riled up sometimes. He's difficult some nights, but that comes with the territory, you know. Comes with the territory? You ask a lot of questions, don't you? Oh, do you want me to stop? No, it's cute, but makes you look like a dork. Oh. Ours Broforos, and there's a large enough gap after that question to let me know he's pondering something. It's not my place to say, but that he's a good kid and never means bad. Took me a few weeks the first time to get used to it, but even now, there are some nights where things are difficult and I think it gets to him a lot. I'm really glad he's made a friend in you. He likes you a lot, so don't break his heart, okay? I'm not just meaning in a romantic way, though I do think he has a crush on you. He gets so flustered when I poke him about you. There's a fondness in his voice that forces a smile to my face, one that he quickly parrots. Two of them must be even closer than I thought. It's good Lucas has someone he likes, someone like this. Just remember.
Crush. I could be your crush.
Just remember, he's
I
a
just
soft.
love this.
Yeah, fair enough. Just remember, he's a soft kid who doesn't have a lot of friends, so be patient with him even when things get tough, because they will get difficult. I'll try my best. That's all I can ask for, unless you're down for a date sometime. The serious atmosphere is shattered as he chuckles at his own joke. Though I'm not entirely sure if it's completely joking or not, that part of him really reminds me of Oscar. It's a joke, don't worry. You're really cute though, I wouldn't say no. This time it's my turn to furrow my brows in absolute bewilderment, and that causes him to outright burst into laughter. I'm not sure if I'm just easy to read or there's something else going on. I'm just really good at reading mostly faces, don't worry. Plus I get this kind of reaction a lot. I am mostly kidding, but if you and Lulu ever need a third, just know I'm down. He holds that last part as a high key, as if flippantly singing it. Not even given time to respond as the distant white noise of the shower finally turns off and the distinct blowing sound of fur dryer picks up almost immediately afterward. Gotta get started on dinner. You're welcome to stay if you'd like. I think it might be best for me to get back to my room. I'm actually really tired. I'll wait till Lucas comes out to say bye. That's valid. Thanks for coming around and for being friends with Lulu. Been a lot happier lately and I enjoyed meeting you too. Starts to get up, only to hesitate and press himself back down on the seat. Pulling out his phone. After a few seconds of tapping, he looks back up towards me. Let me get your number first. I could ask Lulu, but I thought it couldn't hurt to get it off of you now. I promise I won't send you any pics. Unless you want me to, because if so, just ask. I look real good under this. Trust me.
There you go.
I'm not even sure how
Well,
I'm supposed to respond to that. There's a beat of silence. The only sound in the room is the distant blowing of the bedroom's fan. Ar's composure finally breaks with a snort, and then he chuckles loudly, a much heartier laugh than all of his previous ones. His little body crunches up as he cackles at my befuddled expression. Teasing ignites the insides of my ears, and I can feel them lighting up like a fire. I take it back. Oscar is sincere in what he does. This man just likes toying with me. I'm kidding. Well, not really, but I do want your number. I promise I won't share it with all the guys at the club. Just the ones who would be interested.
Okay.
Don't worry, they think Lulu is cute too. They say 3 is a crowd, but it should be 3 is a good time. This time it doesn't even wait before seizing up, unable to even laugh as he convulses in his seat. Not malicious, but I can't help but feel a little embarrassed as he collects himself. Do you like Lucas though? Surprising clarity, as if he wasn't just cracking up a few moments ago. Mara asks that one simple question with a mature, sensitive tone. His face is still glowing, that mischievous smile creeping up across his cheeks. It does get me thinking, though. Do I like Lucas? There are moments where I feel like I connect with him better than anyone else. We have a lot more more in common than I probably even know. He's really cute, and I know he's a good guy underneath his rough exterior. Plus, helping him makes me feel felt. But he is difficult to deal with sometimes, and I can never tell what's going on in his head. Even if he is easy to read on an emotional level, seems like he has a lot of baggage, but I could maybe help with that. I'm not sure. I just met him. He's really cute, and I enjoy spending time with him, but there's still a lot about him I don't know, and a lot of walls between us. But he is cute, though, right? Pine Mountain's brow eyes have a twinkle to them that gives me a very playful aura, like I've walked into some kind of trap. Yeah, he's really cute. He seems so intense, but he got so casual, and don't worry, I get it. He's very adorable. So much you're some your age. Or maybe you're just naive. Either way, it's very attractive. Lulu's got a good catch. I'm not. And don't you worry. We haven't done anything. I tried a few times, but Lulu said he wasn't ready yet. So take your time with him, okay? It's fun cue, the fur dryer turned off, leaving a vacuum in the of silence. Smile and a small wave, Aw gets up with one graceful movement and heads towards the small kitchen. I didn't even end up giving him my number, but I somehow feel like he wasn't even trying to get it. He'll probably just get it off Lucas later. He's only able to make a few steps before the door opens and Lucas walks out wearing only a towel. And nothing else. Pat, 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 pat. Lucas without glasses, let's go!
Hello.
Shock immediately overtakes my senses, and I have to stop myself from saying something stupid. Lucas always came across as the meek type, but here he is, just walking around, barely covered. Wait, does he?
And then I go and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
Wait, does he? The more I think about it, he's never been the type to really let circumstances around him stop his actions. He yelled out loudly to an entire library yesterday. But he did get embarrassed afterwards. Honestly, Lucas might be an open book in terms of what he's feeling, but I never know how he's going to act. Switching from Aw's lack of reaction while moving closer to the kitchen, this must be pretty common. Good job.
Sorry that took so long. My fur takes a long time to dry, especially my tail.
I love the sprite.
Oh.
The look in his eyes. The look in his eyes.
When
That smile, that goddamn
me.
fucking smile.
And
Except it isn't a
then
fucking
I go
smile.
and spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
Shut up, Pikamain.
Bitch.
Why is my eye twitching? That's because I don't have my glasses on. Thank you, Sai. You're welcome. What?
What?
Don't question. Well. Pulling me out of my head, I noticed Lucas's ears are flat and he's looking rather embarrassed. I can't even see any blush, but I can feel it radiating from him. I must have been staring right at him with a very confused look on my face. Idiot. Why did I always zone out like that at the worst times? No, you're fine. It's nothing. There is an ominous ukulele noise coming from somewhere, though. He's just checking you out. Mark calls out from his corner in the kitchen, this conversation stretching across the entire room. I feel my ears rising up in surprise, my own blush rushing through them. Wait, I just didn't expect you to come out in just a towel.
Is that weird? I didn't take any clothes to change into with me.
Well,
Blah.
it's not exactly weird. It's really not. I think it just wants you out of the towel. What? Oh!
That was the plan. I can't get dressed with the towel on.
Before I could even say anymore, Lucas begins to pull the towel away, and I barely manage to cover my eyes and look away. The only sense I can use right now is sound because it's overwhelming every other sense with how loud awe is laughing. Oh, he's laughing. My entire face feels like it's gone rose red, and I don't even want to know how bad my burning ears look. Wait, hold on. Have I been pronouncing his name wrong the entire time? Man, my legitimate cookie, how are you, hon? I fucking tapped back into Discord, saw that goddamn fucking video. You piece of shit. And then, shut up.
And then I gonna spoil it all by saying something stupid like I love you.
Next 30 seconds, nothing but pitch black darkness and continuous heaving laughter. There's nothing more than that I want to do at this very moment than just die.
Wallace,
Huh?
I'm dressed. You can look now.
Opening my eyes and giving a peek towards Lucas, I can tell he's wearing his usual attire. It feels out of place to wear casually at home, but he's still curled in on itself in shame and he's staring at the floor. Why are you wearing that again? My voice feels shaky and my face feels completely flushed. I'm trying to regain my composure, but that really took me by surprise. I really need to get the image of Lucas's uncovered stomach and handsome face out of his without his glasses on my head.
I don't really have many clothes, just a lot of these.
Autism!
I feel called out.
Why? Because you're also autism?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think I like Lucas?
Oh?
What do you mean, aw? I like Lucas because I relate to him at some point. Because I think I also have the tisms. So that's fun.
Yay.
Sorry, I went on and did one of my menial tasks that I do whenever I'm bored, which is just cleaning my glasses. And now I'm focused on doing it, and I need to stop.
Damn.
Serious.
Imagine having glasses.
You don't.
Oh my god. I have to tell you something though.
What?
When I was a kid, I really wanted glasses for some reason.
Oh my god, same.
I thought that one, it would look cool, and two, it would help me read better.
No, I just like the look of them. Both of my parents wear glasses, so that's probably where it came from.
Both of my parents wear glasses too.
You want to know what's funny? I have
Yeah.
2 brothers and 2 parents, right?
Yeah.
You want to know how many people wear glasses in this family?
How many?
You want to take a guess?
All?
4.
Huh?
4.
4.
Yep.
Oh.
My older brother is the only one that doesn't wear glasses.
Like, yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted glasses, right?
Uh-huh.
But my deal breaker was that I couldn't go to bed with them, according to the grown-ups.
Yes, correct. because
I
then
had
they
put them on the
break.
side table. And I was
Which
like,
actually,
that was a big bet, too.
with actually fun fact, that is the reason why my glasses are broken. I accidentally went to bed with them, and so now one of the like thingies is broken. However, it's still in place because it like has a metal thing going through it, so it's like still connected to it.
Good job.
But it's broken. Hold on. Picture time.
Oh my god, picture time. And then I go and swipe it all.
Don't mind how fucking dirty it is. I've been trying to clean it, and I fucking suck at it.
Jesus.
I'm currently pulling it down so that it's more noticeable, but like, it usually just rests like this.
God. How long has this tangent been?
Huh? Too long. That's how long. It's been too long.
Good job.
His ears pressed down even tighter against his head. It pulls at my heart, and I feel the urge to apologize, even though I haven't done anything wrong. You only have pairs of those pants and that shirt?
Yeah, I like them. I like them. So I got a lot of them. Is that weird?
I'm not allowed to comment. I'm pretty sure I have more clothes than both of you boys combined. Oh, it's just,
Yeah.
I add a sense of levity and comfort to the situation. Even Lucas seems to relax whenever the Pine Martin comments. How about we go out sometime and get some clothes sometime twice. How about we go out sometime and get some clothes sometime? I don't have a lot of money or very good fashion sense, but it might be fun, right? That seems to have gotten him in a good mood. Still immediately starts flicking about and his ears tend back up again. Doesn't even give me a reply, just nods his head with a surprised look on his face. I'll come along too. Someone needs to chaperone your date. We both wait for Lucas to comment, but he's still too stunned to even react to our comment. Pine Martin doesn't seem disappointed though. If anything, he looks almost proud. And make sure you
fox was
boys
too
get some
stunned to
decent
speak.
clothes. Now, Wallace, are you still heading off or do you want to stay for dinner?
Oh, you're leaving?
His drips slightly and he begins to look at me with a sad gleam in his eyes. I didn't know foxes could do puppy dog eyes, but I really need to rest. It feels like a forest fire has been lit ablaze in my sockets. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'll text you tomorrow. We'll hang out if there's nothing else to do. Sound good?
Definitely. I'll get all my work done tonight.
The excitement in his voice spreads to his entire body, making him look more energized than I've ever seen him before. It's hard to believe he's 2 years older than me, let alone the same age as someone like Okay, please stop here making me want a boyfriend again. Come on, let's get you out so I can go back to dinner.
We're not.
Lucas's protest barely starts before it's... Lucas's protest barely starts before it's interrupted by awe, dragging both of us towards the door.
What?
It's not pulling hard, and I think he's intentionally walking slower than normal. I wonder if he wants me to stop and ask if I can stay. What is it?
Sorry, it was just your. I think you dropped your mic.
No,
I don't know, it sounded-
the duct tape needs to be redone. We're at the door before either of us can say anything. All quickly opens it and gestures for me to leave. A soft look in his eyes that's still extending the offer. This is the final chance to stay for the night, but I've already decided. And I've already decided that this is the end of the episode. You fucking... Oi! Don't! No! You're mean! Ugh. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, like, comment, and subscribe. You know those things in any order. I don't really mind. And if the content on my channel was enough to satisfy, you can go over to Pikamain's channel.
Where I also do stuff like this, but more.
Yes.
like song covers and voice impression / attempts.
Yes. Oh, marvelous. Anyway, with all of that out of the way, hope that hope that I get to see you on the next episode. But even if I don't, I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.